And now, Anita Norman from Arlington High School in Arlington.
The Properly Scholarly Attitude by Adelaide Crapsey. The poet pursues his beautiful theme, the preacher his golden beatitude, and I run after a vanishing dream, the glittering will, oh, the whippish gleam of the properly scholarly attitude, the highly desirable, the very advisable, the hardly acquirable, properly scholarly attitude. I envy the savage without any clothes who lives in a tropical latitude. It's little of general culture he knows, but then he escapes the worrisome woes of the properly scholarly attitude. The unceasingly sighed over, wept over, cried over, the futilely died over properly scholarly attitude. I work, and I work, till I nearly am dead, and could say what the watchman said, that I could. But still, with a sigh and a shake of the head, you don't understand. It is ruthlessly said. The properly scholarly attitude. The I to be sought for, wrought for, and fought for. The ne'er to be caught for, properly scholarly attitude. I really am sometimes tempted to say that it's merely a glittering platitude, that people have just fallen into the way when lacking a subject to tell of the sway of the properly scholarly attitude. The easily preachable, spread eagle speechable, in practice, unreachable, properly scholarly attitude. Thank you.
Yes, this is my second year competing in Poetry Out Loud, and I sure hope to compete next year.
I first heard about Poetry Out Loud through my teacher, Miss Williford, and she recommended that I participate.
To choose poems, I just read through a bunch. I read the titles first to see if they lure me in, and then I read the poem, and if it makes me, I write down the ones I read, and then I put a check mark next to them if they give me goosebumps, and that's the main way I do it.
I choose a poem by going on the website, reading through the anthology poems out loud, and see which ones flow and resonate with me the most.
I wasn't sure about how I did today because everyone else here was so good. I felt like we were all at about the same level. It's hard to tell.
I had no idea. It was very, very close competition. You could tell everybody worked really hard and had a lot of passion in their poems.
The people who helped me get here today, I guess, were every English teacher I've had. My mom and my dad both love poetry and reading, so that really helped and carried on to me, so that's who helped me.
I'm really excited about going to Washington. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody else and challenging myself to perform to the best of my ability.
As long as they love poetry, then anyone who likes poetry or even just reading, this is a great thing for.
I will definitely be back next year. I had a lot of fun.